be beaming, I be booming down that block. Everywhere you go, you know they know I'm hot. I be beaming.
What's up? What's going on, my good people? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you all are doing well. If this is your first time here, I want to welcome you. Pull up a seat. Hope you enjoy the content. And before we get into this video, I want to ask that you like, comment, share, subscribe. Go ahead and tap that bell while you're at it so you're notified anytime I drop a brand new video, go live, or schedule a premiere. Why are you laughing at all the words?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So as you can see, I have a beautiful guest. This is my honey. That y'all know I call her honey all the time. She does have a name. You can tell me your name.
I'm Lisha, guys.
This is Lisha. So this is her first mukbang. Welcome to the channel. She's been in the vlog. Y'all have seen her before, maybe even on the live. She was on my last live stream with me. But this is her first official mukbang. So, and we actually having a boozy brunch. Okay, Pat, can you pass me some champagne, honey?
Yes.
We are having some bacon. We got, why I was about to call this an avocado. It's an omelet. And some strawberries. I promise y'all I haven't been drinking yet. But I'm about to pour me some champagne though. You got your champagne already?
Okay. Pour mine.
You ain't put no orange juice on yours? I mean, you don't have to.
I think I'm gonna do a
splash.
Teaspoon.
You said a teaspoon? Let me get a little splash too. Okay, I'm about to cheers with y'all. Then we gonna get into the food, y'all.
The low calorie.
This low calorie.
Juice,
they got low. I didn't even know they had low calorie. Oh, a light orange juice. Okay, you want to cheers to GP fam? Cheers, y'all. Cheers, y'all. Cheers to us. Cheers. Yeah, well, that's good. I like that.
Oh, that's good.
I like that.
That's a good taste.
All right, you ready to get to the food?
Yes. Can I find my phone?
All right. Okay. I'll give y'all a first bite.
Sorry, I have to start with strawberry.
Omelet. It has.
Calling my name.
It was calling your name?
Uh-huh.
This has cheese, Colby Jack cheese, peppers, onions, and mushrooms in it.
Ooh, it look good. Is it good, honey? Ooh.
I wanted to make an omelet big enough for us to share. So I used, it was 5 eggs total.
Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, you put another egg?
I put another egg in. She started off with 3. And I was like, oh, no, do 4. And then when she went to get dressed, I had 5. Do you feel nervous? No,
I'm trying not to, at least.
Pretty good. This bacon seems so, I don't know.
Bacon is bacon.
Everything really fatty. This is that low sodium bacon from Aldi. I like the low sodium bacon. Back to this drink though, it's good.
It might be to drink strawberries and bacon for me today.
Oh, I'm put a strawberry in here for me. What is it's this orange juice. Y'all look at this. Look at this orange juice, y'all. It's a pulp free, thank God, because I do not like. You like pulp in your orange juice?
I ain't crazy about it, but it ain't bad either.
It's a simply light orange juice, and it is 50 calories. It just tastes different. Has anybody had this before? It's my first time having it.
It's not like as acidy.
Maybe that's what it's just different. Like the taste is, it tastes sweeter, don't it? I like that a lot. That's really good. Like I want to get that from now on. Because I'm not a huge orange juice person, but
me either.
My dad drinks a lot of orange juice. Y'all, we have a viewer topic that I feel like it's perfect. I'm glad this email came in so that I could ask their opinion about it. I haven't shown them what it is. So you're gonna be surprised. And I think that it's gonna take us into something else that I wanted to talk about. So
a little nervous now. Now I'm nervous.
Why?
So stop it.
But you good though. You do great like just speaking on stuff on the fly, you know.
Thank you, honey.
They're good. I want one more strawberry in mine. Let me eat one. I love brunch so much. I think one of my favorite things about brunch is probably just the different types of food that I can get. The variety of foods. Like I love a good like spread. You know. I remember the first time I was introduced to brunch. I'm like, brunch? What's that? So you kind of remember when you first like started?
Yeah, me
remember?
too. And then it's so many kind, you know. I went to one when I was in DC that was like unlimited oyster, bottomless mimosas.
That sounds good.
You had to get like an entree, so it had like steaks, potatoes, you know.
That sounds good.
It was top notch. And then after that, go to a day party.
I love the combination of brunch, day party. I mean, because there's nothing like having fun, being turned up, getting lit, having a good time, dancing, music, vibes, all that, and being done by 4 or 5 o'clock.
Yep. You know, go to bed.
You can have, you can take you a nap, and still make it to work the next day, you know.
Sundays.
It's perfect. I feel like I'm smashing this bacon.
Yeah, me too.
You don't have some more. I want to eat it all up. You can have it. I know y'all probably like, it's about damn time.
What?
It's due on the channel. People been asking for a long time. Like, when's she gonna be on the channel? Like, we want to like hear her talk and this and that. It took a while for you to even be in a vlog. Because I think that people, I don't know, like I think people, as soon as you say that you're in a relationship or whatever, I think people kind of expect to be like, okay, so let us in. And I think that it just really depends on the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people, you never see that person. That person's maybe always off screen, or they just talk about him, you never hear him in the background or anything like that. And then some people, you know, are out the gate on camera, you know, and I think it is really whatever the relationship calls for.
Yeah, one day at a time.
Yeah, one day at a time. And whatever works best for the couple, I think. Okay, I'm gonna take this little piece, but you can have that piece of bacon.
Omelet is thick.
It is, huh?
It's thick like you, honey.
Thick like you, ma'am. Don't be trying to put the thickness all on me. You crazy. She ain't have to do me like that.
I'm sorry.
No, yeah, let's go. I'm okay, bro. This omelet reminds me of like the omelets that are at IHOP. You ever had an IHOP before?
I like them.
I don't like IHOP.
Their omelets are okay.
I mean, I'm not saying the omelet is not good. I'm saying it just reminds me of how big theirs are.
And then got the nerve to serve it with pancakes. I be like, who still got room to eat?
It's too much. Yeah.
Crazy.
I wish I had some Cholula to put on. It's hot sauce.
Ooh.
To put on my omelet. I like putting hot sauce on my omelet.
I like that kind of hot sauce. As soon as you said it, I remember.
Oh, you've had it before?
When I like we're gonna do like crispy fried chicken, you should put that in the marinade.
Cholula? Oh, you done that before? Really?
Buttermilk.
That sounds good. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get ready to get into the topic. You want to refill before we
Because y'all bear with me. This ain't.
What? What you mean bear with
This
you?
ain't my ministry. So.
What? Viewer topics? Girl, please. We talk about topics all the time. That's why we do. So I think you're gonna be just fine. We be going in. This is why, for real, like
this is why we don't be sleeping when we get together.
I know, like we lay in bed and talk about topics all the time. All the time. And I'm on the Twitter break right now, so I'm behind on a lot of topics, I'm sure. Because Twitter be giving me a lot to talk about.
Literally.
A lot.
Yeah.
I can bring up topics for days messing around with Twitter. But like I said, I'm on break and my break is almost over. So, ooh, shoot. Sorry. Okay. We ate like half of the omelet. Y'all probably can't see it from right there, but we ate like half of it. I'm surprised.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
we ate a little more than half. It was like a third. It
is pretty long, yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm about to get ready to read this topic, y'all. This person wanted to remain anonymous, and this is a message. It's from a woman about a woman, so it's about her wife. All right, so it says, my wife and I have been married for 3 years. It's the typical marriage with ups and downs, but for the most part, we're happy. A few months ago, my wife would talk nonstop about a male coworker. At first, I didn't think much of it. Then it got out of hand. She would bring him up every chance she got. I said something and she immediately apologized. Since then, she stopped talking about him completely. One night, she left her phone in the bed while showering. It was after midnight. A text came through from initials that I didn't recognize. I have her code, but have never used it. I opened the text message and it said, "Hey love, you up?" It was strange. There was no text thread. She had an email saved under this person's profile. So I Googled the email and the Facebook page belonging to the male coworker she used to talk about popped up. I'm stuck on what to do. Do I confront her or let this go? I didn't really find much, but haven't been able to sleep since I saw the text and his Facebook page. Please help. Am I losing my wife to this man? Ooh, that's yikes. Okay, you go first. You go first, babe.
Okay. I feel like what we should start with here is the intuition, right? If you don't ever use the password, but you did at that
particular
moment, that means you kind of knew. Okay, the initials thing, that's what makes me a little nervous about the situation because I would want to know, I don't think it matters, but one could infer that the initials came after she confronted her.
That she changed his name in her phone.
She changed his name in the phone.
Even if that's his initials, it might be some tab or something else. Who knows?
Yeah. And so there's that. I think the other thing, the "Hey love, you up," and the intentional deleting of the text thread is red flag number 2. And that it's not that you need to have a conversation with your partner.
Yeah.
I would also kind of want to know, like, were there already like insecurity issues in the past as to why they're not comfortable kind of sharing that. But like inappropriate friendships always end bad.
I think so too.
So
and you know, and we'll get into the inappropriate thing a little bit more too, because I really feel like people genuinely feel like, well, I'm not doing nothing, so it's okay to continue having this chemistry and connection with somebody, you know. But we'll get into that a little bit further, so stick around, y'all, for that, because it's a good transition. Are you done, babe?
Yeah.
That was everything. Yeah, I mean, it's your wife, so you have every right to say something, you know. And even if you guys weren't married, you guys are sharing a life together, living together. Yeah. Somebody's texting after midnight, you know, which to me, I mean, like, honestly, I don't text anybody after midnight. I mean, only time you'll hear from me after midnight is if somebody is like, "Rhonda, let me know you made it home." Yeah. I'll let you know I made it home. I don't text people in the middle of the night. I just don't. Like, it's a respect thing, really. And whatever I got to say, go wait until the morning, you know, and I don't know. I think that it sounds like she's hiding something, because why is he have initials? Comfortable texting in the middle of the night. So she might not be talking about their relationship because you brought it up, but I think there's something definitely still going on. Like, they're still close. You know, I don't know if they've gone places. They probably do things at work, like go to lunch together, talk all the time, spend time together, maybe even talk about possibilities, which is also dangerous. That is a dangerous game to play when you talk about possibilities and stuff like that, you know, because I do feel like that, you know, we can run into people who may be what our partner used to be or what you wish that they were, right? And you can get caught up in that. And I think that spending time with somebody like that, because you see your coworkers more than you see your family sometimes.
Absolutely.
You know, like, let's say she was a nurse. Let's say she's working 50, 60 hours a week, right? And you and this person see each other a lot, you know. I think it's a very dangerous game, and I think you should absolutely confront her. I think you have every right. You know, I would want my person to come to me about anything that makes them feel uncomfortable, you know. Because who knows? I mean, maybe she comes to you and is like, hey, like, yo, like, I don't know how you could explain this. Let me back up because I don't know how you could explain the initials and all that.
Also, like, for me, you got to have a relationship and a friendship inside that relationship.
Right.
And so I would wonder, like, if it were me, I would be like, even as a friend, you should tell me what's going on here. It shouldn't be initials. There shouldn't be a text thread. You know what I mean? So the friend and the lover part says something should have been communicated.
Yeah.
So they need to have a conversation and they need to be okay with whatever the outcome is going to be.
Yeah, I agree. And it does, I mean, it requires you to be honest though too. I feel like when anybody comes to you, especially your person, there should be honesty in the conversation. And that's what I meant to say too. You just brought it up. The missing text thread to me says a lot as well. Why is this, first of all, this person's comfortable enough texting after midnight, but there is no exchanging your phone. So it seems like you're hiding something, you know, whether y'all are sending pictures or making plans or whatever the case may be. Like inappropriate friendships and connections like that, it just really gets sticky. So hopefully this advice is helpful. I think you should move forward with saying something. It's not fair for you to be laying up in the bed at night or feeling some kind of way towards her or being distant because you don't know what to say. You have every right. And you're like, I really didn't find anything, but you found everything. You found enough to absolutely say something. I don't think that you're out of line for saying something and confronting her about this. And you know, I mean, people might even feel like, well, why'd you use her code and why were you going through her phone? I mean, the phone went off at 12:30 at night.
The intuition is like...
It kicked in, yeah. So I don't think that you're wrong. I think that you should absolutely confront her about it. I hope that she can be honest with you and say what needs to be said because maybe it's a hard conversation she wants to have. Maybe it's something she wants to get off of her chest and just hasn't been able to, you know? Because it's very easy, I think, to keep on going down whatever road you're going. Like keep my marriage on this routine autopilot thing and then have this side thing going on, you know, when I see my coworker or whatever. So hopefully this is helpful for you. I hope that you speak to her sooner than later because it's not fair, it's not right. And ultimately you want to be able to have those open lines of communication in your marriage. Yeah, because y'all building a life together. And like I said, you deserve to be happy. She deserves to be happy, even if that means y'all end up not being together. I want to say that. So this also I wanted to talk about because it made me think about inappropriate connections and relationships and friendships. And I thought about, you know, we just watched The Best Man final chapters. It made me think about Jordan and Harper, Taye Diggs and Nia Long's character. And we talk a lot about them. So I really was just kind of curious, like how would you handle, because, okay, first of all, how do you feel about Jordan and Harper? Do you feel like that their friendship is inappropriate?
It's extremely inappropriate. I mean, they like literally like, you remember that video game Minecraft as a kid where you just hit the buttons and then like something explodes? That's what they've been doing to every relationship in their lives. Is in essence having their partner hit buttons to see when those two are going to explode. And unfortunately, Robin was loyal to a fault.
She was. And this might be a spoiler from somebody. I want to say that. We're not trying to spoil it for you. So if you could talk around, I'm
going to talk around it. I'm not even going to talk about it. We don't even have to talk about how they turned out.
Yeah.
She was loyal to a fault through the entire time, like all this entire trilogy, which was really like 10 sections.
Yeah.
But she was loyal to a fault because she was committed to the commitment.
Yeah.
Not, you know what I'm saying, and everything that Harper kind of, you know, brought to them. I think that Jordan and Harper, ironically, were two people that I don't even know if they should even be together, to be honest.
I don't think so.
It's kind of like thinking about Robin Givens and Eddie Murphy versus Halle Berry. It's the same kind of concept. Do we put the two people that are going to ruin other people together so that we all get peace? Or do we put, you know what I mean? Or do those people get with other people so they can grow? Because you need water. I mean, you need rain and, you know, darkness to grow, right? I don't, you know, you can't really tell, but
I think that their friendship is inappropriate. I do feel like something inappropriate. I won't say what. I do feel like there were some inappropriate things that happened in the Best Man final chapters, even though we weren't given everything, like all the details, but you can use your imagination, you know. And I do think that their friendship is inappropriate. I do feel like that if you had a friendship like that with Tay Diggs, let's say you're Nia Long, you had a friendship like that with Tay Diggs, I would not feel comfortable with y'all hanging out one-on-one. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely not. And if we're thinking about the viewer topic, right? Like Robin's intuition opened up that cell phone when she was in that car taking him to the airport, the first best man.
Yeah.
She was like, who is it? I'm nothing like her.
Yeah.
I'm nothing like her. That's your icon. That's your idol. That's your twin flame. Basically, that's what she was saying.
Yeah, but because I think at the end of the day, your life changes when you become married. And I don't think it's to strip you of who you are and the relationships that you built. But I do believe that once you decide to make that type of commitment with somebody and share a life, that some friendships and some connections going to have to take the back burner. They're going to have to, in order for your relationship not to be affected by what you and somebody had in the past. Like, because the thing about it is you're making a choice to be married to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Whether you were the person who proposed or not, when somebody proposed and you said yes, that was a choice. So I do feel like things come along with that, and respect is a huge part of it, And if there's somebody that, your significant other, your wife, your husband, your person feels some kind of way about, I really feel like something got to be done about it. Like, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and then it's like, not only do I do something about it because my mate says to do something about it, but like, Jordan is also supposedly the friend.
Right.
So she should want what's best for him too. I
agree.
Right? Because she supposedly illustrated or demonstrated that she wanted something best for him when she said, she's the one, go after her, in the first one and in the second one. So she's developing a relationship with not just Harper, but her too.
Yeah.
With Robin too. And so it's like, but it's kind of hard. Like if we had to discuss like zodiac sign, like Jordan kind of gives me like Leo, Virgo, cusp, right?
And Harper gives me Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp vibes a little bit. Yeah, he does. Just because of like his work ethic and like him, people really loving and gravitating towards him. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like
ticking time bomb.
He is, but he's also the person that like he's kind of like the middle person of the group. Like he's like the main character, of their group of friends. And I was saying like when your partner has or your spouse has a problem with a friend, like if Jordan were a problem, I think it's okay to coexist in a group. But the one-on-one shit,
unacceptable.
That's a no. You know what I'm saying? That's a hard no. Like I don't want y'all to be one-on-one, but I think group stuff is fine because you guys have this like cohesive, magical connection that you guys have maintained since college. Yeah, keep good. I don't want to take that from you, but I'm like the one-on-one stuff, nah. I think that you got to draw the line.
Because she would always, it seemed like in everything, she would always catch them in inappropriate, intimate moments that like nobody else knew. Like they had their own like language, and she would just stand there like,
right. And she looks stupid.
Yeah, every time.
And that's not fair to make your wife feel like that. Your person feel like that. So I thought that was just a good way to kind of tie in based on that particular topic. Because, I do believe that what the woman who wrote in what her wife is doing is she's doing something inappropriate. And you're wrong when you're trying to still kind of piece it together. You got the initials.
Still trying to hide it. You trying to have something for yourself.
Yeah.
The initials you don't know about.
And deleting the text thread every time.
Yeah.
That is a clear, huge red flag. It's a huge red flag. It is.
Definitely. We've all have you ever been through that before with somebody delete the whole text thread?
I ain't never been through nobody's phone before, honestly.
Oh. I only did that in one relationship, and then after that relationship I never did it again.
You found something that you found what you're looking for?
Yeah, that constant text thread deletion. Yeah. And then so knowing me, right? So I can be a little Inspector Gadget if I got to. You ain't gonna delete the text thread. I'm gonna pull your phone records. Because back then the text messages, it can show you
back in the day,
You can see like
because it's different now. You got to be like the police to get records now. Exactly. But back in the day, you could. You just logged in.
So y'all can tell that was an old relationship.
Yeah,
but I pulled the text message. Oh, it was a lot of text messages, but it ain't nothing there.
The phone is empty.
Ooh, we lying.
Yeah, that's not cool. So, but anyway, to the person that wrote in, I wish you the best. And I hope that you do, because I wanted to say this too. Do you, really, really quick before we wrap up, do you feel like when people get in relationships that they lose the focus of their best interest because they're in a relationship? You know what I'm saying?
Who's best? Their own?
Their own. Because they feel like, they start making excuses for the person. They don't want to come off selfish. They don't want to seem demanding. I don't want to seem jealous. So you kind of lose sight of like what might be best for you.
Oh,
do you think people you think that happens?
I think we do naturally, right? Because we don't want to be seen as a sucker, as somebody who's like spying.
Yeah.
But I also find that not only when we start to betray ourselves, because that's really what it is.
Yeah.
When we start to betray ourselves, there's something within us that's broken. And so I would encourage you to do some introspection first, to check some of your trauma and your wounds, so that when you do have that conversation, which should happen, that you're having a conversation from the place of let's talk versus let's talk through my issues.
Right. No, that's for sure. Because it could definitely be projection and things that are going on. But also, too, I don't think it's fair for anybody to betray themselves for the sake of a marriage to last or a relationship to last. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's never okay to betray yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I think we got to check ourselves, reflect, and really sit with yourself even before you have to address it. But I don't think that whoever wrote this, you know, the person that wrote this, I don't think you got to sit on this for weeks. That's not what I'm saying.
No.
You need to move forward because you're losing sleep about this and it's bothering you. So that's it. You got anything else you want to add, babe?
Good luck.
Yes.
Say what you need to say.
Yes. Wish you the best. I do. Like the very best. So thank you so much for being on the channel.
Okay.
Y'all want her to come back? I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed Lisha as well. I'm glad. Thank you, baby, for coming on the channel. And that's it, y'all. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Make the best of the day. Be good to yourself, y'all. Peace.